Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. If this is your first time to the channel, let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. Now, my nugget for today is a question. Every one of us, we want to accomplish things. We're trying to make sure that we reach to a particular objective, right? And in going after things, there is one thing we can rest assured of. We won't be successful at everything. There are just some things that, like driving a car, we will have blind spots. We won't see everything. And because we can't predict everything, then there are things that we will try, it will not work. So when things are not working, I want to say to you, it's not working. So what? What next? Now that we discover that this thing is not working, what else is there to do? Now, there are a couple of ways that I was taught while I was studying that you can fix a problem, right? But first, in order to fix a problem, you need to make sure that you are having a problem. Sometimes persons go out fixing things that don't need fixing. And as the old saying goes, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But as I've always said, if it's not broken, it can be improved. Now, when you look at technology of the past, many of them weren't broken, but as information changes and as knowledge increase, you need to keep up not just with the competition, but you need to make sure that the old product you have is improved upon, right? If you don't improve upon what you have, then it's inevitable. You're going to fail, you're going to die, right? So continuous growth, continuous improvement, just like our human bodies, we were born as babies, we mature into teenagers, then we became adult, and sad to say, we die. All right. So whatever we're doing in life, we have to make sure that we know that there is a problem and we need to fix it. All right. If there's no problem, then we need to improve on what we have. But let's just say it's not working. Let's just say whatever you're trying is not working. You have tried numerous things and none of them is working. You're trying to find a way out of success to be successful or to succeed, and nothing is working. All right, it's not working. So what? All right, to fix a problem, first of all, we can do absolutely nothing. We can remain as is. We can keep things going as it is normally going. And we can breed frustration in our own selves. So they would say the quick fix is to do no fix. It's just to maintain things as is, right? The second way you can fix a problem is to follow the norm, follow what somebody else is doing, looking at what others around you are doing, copy, make changes, do whatever that you need to do. You know, some years ago, I read this article or this thing in a book that says one of the things that the Japanese economy did after the World War was because their economy was totally in shambles and stuff. What they did was buy products from other nation, and instead of using it, what they did, they took them apart and saw what flaws they were in those products, and they improved on it. One of the way I was also taught that a business or a new business come into a market is to find gaps and explore those gaps, go into those unused spaces, see a need in the middle of needs being met and meet that need. if you understand what I'm saying, right? Because there are persons who will be ignored at the sidelines. And so if you can find a way to copy what is being done and use it to meet those needs in the sideline or on the sideline, then you just might be fixing the problem you have. The next way that I was taught to fix a problem is to totally change, right? Go out on a limb, go out and do something that nobody else has done. Now, this is a little bit more risky. So, when things are not working, you have got to ask yourself, do I need to keep it as is and complain that it is not working, criticize other persons, worried about the next door that might not be open or will never be open? Or do you look at what everybody else is doing around you and just do what everybody else has done, just trying to cope, trying to succeed, trying to live, just, living from, as they say, from one paycheck to the next, trying to make sure that, boy, I just survive the night, survive until the next moment? Or do you go out on a limb and try something else, right? It is as if when they say if something is not working in this neck of the woods and you can find somewhere else that it might be working or it can work and move there and work there. This is what this way of fixing a problem is. It is saying this thing is not working, I'm totally changed, abandon it. Now there are some of us who, because we have invested so much in where we are already, we do not want to abandon what we have started. We do not want to give up. But sometime in order to get better, you have to give up what you have, right? And that is something that I want to stress with this nugget. Yes, you already know what is not working. You already know where you are. Sometimes we look at, the investment we have made, and because of so much investment, we tell ourselves that we cannot abandon this ship. But I have learned that there are a lot of individuals, okay, who they did not succeed at the first thing they tried, and they abandon it and put it in some shelf somewhere. They leave it along the wayside and they tried something new and it succeed. So it is not working. So what? What should you do? My advice is look at it from the perspective that if it's not working and you continue to do it, and it's not working, that's something of madness. All right? Try something else. Now, sometimes when we're trying new idea, it's not that we're doing something totally new. It's just that we are using the old idea that we have in a new way. All right? We try to make an improvement upon what we are doing. And by doing that, we change what is not working. Right? So if you have something and it's not working, ask yourself, do I need to keep doing this? Do I need to follow somebody else and learn their success? Or do I need to change and develop my own style, my own craft, my own way of doing it? And in doing so, you move into a realm that, guess what? You would succeed, because that's how success is. When things are not working, we can choose to complain, we can choose to get miserable over it, we can choose to lose sleep over it, we can choose to listen to everybody else and follow what everybody else is doing, or we can do something new for ourselves. So either we keep the product as is, we make improvement to the product by doing what other persons are doing, or we further improve it by getting rid of it and start something over. Many of us will not start something over because we are scared, we are afraid, we don't like the risk. But I have been taught that the persons who play it safe, they don't always get the return that they should get. It's a person who go out on the limb and take the risk. Those are the ones that makes success happen. And so if you or I are going to be successful, we're going to have to look at what is not working in this moment. We're going to have to look at what is not happening as they should and try and fix it, either by keeping it. Somebody said that's not a fix, Junior, but keeping it as is to some people a fix, right? Trying what other persons are trying is also a fix. And going out on a limb and doing something totally new is also a fix. So that is up to you. This is JAW saying, by all means, create a way out. Bye.